Hello everybody, welcome back to another video of Cheap Tech Review. This is the second video of the day, and today we're taking a look at the top 5 phones under $50. Starting off the list at number 5 is the Alcatel Ideal. Got a little Spanish running in my system today. So this thing has a 4.5-inch display, has a quad-core 1.1 gigahertz processor as well. Sorry, I have not read this a lot, but this also does work with 2, 4, 5, 17, so that means it will work with pretty much every GSM carrier. And this also does have a 4.5-inch FWVGA display with a 1.1 gigahertz quad-core processor, 8 gigs of RAM, and 8 gigs of memory, and 8 gig of RAM. So this is a really nice phone to start off the list. Could have been higher, but I'll stick it back here just because of that screen. But on to the next one. On the next phone on our list today is the Figo Virtue Pro 4.0. It's a 4-inch phone with a quad-core 1 gigahertz processor, a gig of RAM, 8 gigs of internal storage, Android Marshmallow, 5 megapixel main camera on the back. If I can swipe over to that, with LED flash, which is nice. It also has a 2 megapixel camera in the front, which up there it says it has LED flash, so that's awesome. And it also does have a 4-inch IPS display, which, if I'm not 100% sure, it's probably, I'm pretty dang sure it's 854 by 480. She had a bad resolution for 4 inches. It will look okay, but yeah, it's not a bad phone at the price. Let's go to the next phone, number 3. The next phone on our list at number 3 is, because of its price, at $30. You can get the Alcatel One Touch Pop C1. This phone is awful. It is garbage. It has a 3.5-inch 320 by 480 display with 4 gigs of internal storage. The back camera is 2 megapixels. I don't know why they would put one in. It has Android, but it is a 1 gigahertz dual core processor with 512 megabytes of RAM, which is awful. So, and I don't know why it says bulk packaging. I don't know what that means, but it's not good, but good for the money. You can get a flip phone for this much. That's not even close to as good as this phone. So, not bad for the price, really. It's great for the price. It's the best phone at that price. Because I was looking, there was a Samsung phone, it had a QWERTY keyboard, and it was a basic phone. So it's pretty impressive how much stuff they crammed into a $30 phone. But yeah, so this next phone on our list is the Junning 5.5-inch Android cell phone. This is a pretty dang good phone in terms of specs wise, but it's only got 3G, but it's a heck of a phone for $50. This thing's got a 5.5-inch QHD 960 by 540 display, which is it's the highest resolution on this list so far, which is impressive. It's got a quad-core processor, unlike the Pop C1, and this also has a 512 megabytes of RAM. It has 512 megabytes of RAM, which is the same as the Pop C1. So I don't know. And it's also got an Android 5.1, but the size for the price is crazy, and it doesn't look horrid. It really doesn't. And it looks like the sides are metal, but that's fake. But yeah, so not a bad phone for the price, really. Number 1 on our list, we have the one and only Microsoft Lumia 435. This phone is impressive. Now, its screen's not impressive. The internals are. It has a 4-inch 480 by 800 display. It's okay. It's not bad. And the cameras are but it does have a front-facing camera, which is awesome and unusual for Windows phones, because if you guys saw in the $1 phone video, that phone did not have a camera. I don't know if I mentioned that, but the Nokia Lumia 635 does not have a front-facing camera, but specs on this guy are impressive. This has 8 gigs of internal storage. It is only 4G, but that's better than the 3G phablet we had at number 2. And this also, weirdly, has a gig of RAM with a dual-core Snapdragon 200 processor, which is very good. It does come in 2 colors. I'm not sure. Oh, the black's in stock, but that is slightly out of your price range, guys. Slightly. I'm sorry. But just a disclaimer at the end of this video. So this is in portrait. I was not thinking when I started this video, but thank you all for watching. Have an awesome day.